Hi again, this will be my last video I think for this year. It's 14th of December today. It's nearly coming up to Christmas and I've got quite a bit on. Got a lot, mum and dad are off next week, so I'll be helping them quite a bit. Um, Getting a lot of the shopping in as well, and seeing some relatives and stuff like that, and just general other stuff that that we all do in the run up to Christmas really. So I thought I'd just say how my life has been this year, and what my objectives are for 2012 really, and what I'd like to happen. I suppose I could set myself some New Year's resolutions, but I always end up breaking them anyway. So, but yeah, so this year 2011, it's been a bit like that. I'll tell you the truth, it's not been the greatest year in a long time, to be honest. Obviously all year I've been unemployed. It's been pretty gritty. It's pretty bad. It's only thing that's been keeping me going is friends and family, really, and my music. That's all the things that are important to me, really. Because if I didn't have that, I'd be nothing, really. It's just one of them things that just keeps me up there, just keeps my head above water. But yeah, so pretty much all this year I've just been trying to get work. Trying everything I could think of. A lot of things have gone wrong as well. I've had depression as well. I had that couple of months ago now. I did have that about 5-6 years ago. I was quite bad with it. Back then it was quite hard to get a job because I'd not long come from college. I did like a little apprenticeship there. And when I'd try to get work, it was always the old excuse, you don't have enough experience and no one would give me the chance and stuff like that. So I got really low, and I got really low this time a couple of months ago because nothing was working. My music, I had last year I had a couple of singles out, and then in the end the label just wasn't performing in the end, and then it just folded, and I just thought, oh, what else can go wrong this year? And I felt really down, really depressed. Also, people, or I thought my friends just weren't. They just dumped me, to be honest. And there was a girl I really liked, I actually loved. She messed me about, and I was really distraught about that. Just didn't turn out either. I had a lot of people on my back as well. I still think about her actually. That's one of them things, really. I was seeing another girl and then she went a bit scatty for some reason. But there you go. So that's the way people are, isn't it, really? I made quite a few mistakes, I suppose, this year on that sort of thing, on that aspect. But I'm used to being single anyway and alone, so I'll just deal with it now. It's just water for a duck's back. I'll get used to it after a while. It hurts sometimes, but yeah, I'll just get used to it in the end. So yeah, that's been the bad bits, really. It's mainly jobs not coming up for me, relationships going down in the pan, music just not doing too good. I still produce it just for fun now, really, just as a hobby. But I'm still plugging away for that, just in case. You just never know, do you? So I'm still making music, still putting it out there, still keeping the profile up. So that's something. The good things about this year was I was DJing on the radio stations, DJed on quite a few of them, about 3. I've also just this last week had some radio play on a local station, which was good. It's features unsigned people, and that's just the big, the kick up the arse I needed, to be honest, because nothing's gone right. And this guy just picked up my music. He said, "Who are you? Your tunes are really wicked. I want to play you on on my show on the station." So I thought, yeah, well, go for it. Gave me the tunes, and he's going to be playing them out. So some much needed airplay. So that's my music sorted, I suppose, in that aspect. In the last month of this year, December. Like I said, DJed on some radio stations. That was something online. In August, I went to Italy, and I went to Verona in Italy. So that was a really good experience. Went with my parents. Seeing as I couldn't afford it myself, obviously, they've been working really hard. They've been going to work, and they managed to save up quite a fair bit and they took me out there with them, and I really, really enjoyed myself. It was a just great week to relax, really, and just detox. Because at that point, that was when I was really stressed, really, really pissed off, and I just needed to get my head straight. You know, go to Italy, come back refreshed, and it really did help me. And since then, I've been kind of a bit, but last month or so, well, since I started doing these videos, really, last month or so, I just thought, you know what, fuck it, you know, just keep going. That's what I've got to do. That's what just got to keep going and going and going. Just keep positive, because if I don't keep positive, then I'll just lose the plot. You know, nothing will happen. You know, you've got to keep going and going. So yeah, and I made some pretty good friends as well. I went to see a friend in Birmingham back in February, and that was a right laugh. It was just good to get away, really. Stayed up with her 4 days. Stayed with her kids and her other half as well. Had a right old laugh. Went around the whole of Birmingham. It was yeah, it was a really good experience. Done it on my own steam as well. But to coach myself for only about £30, you know, free accommodation there, free food. That was all right. She's a good mate of mine. Paid my way up there as well. It was brilliant. I really, really enjoyed myself, and yeah. So those are the good parts of 2011. And I'd say what I want to do to set myself for 2012. I'd say, I don't know. I think what I would do differently now is if something from the outset looks like it's going to be rubbish, you know, just going to be not going to work out, then I'm just going to pull out straight away. Because like I said, this year I was kind of with a girl that went a love triangle kind of thing, really. I really, really liked her, you know, really wanted to be with her. You know, she said she'd leave this other bloke, but she never did. And I got really upset, and I was like, oh, you know, really, really felt for her, really wanted to be with her. But looking back on it now, I should have pulled out a long time ago. And this is what I'm going to do. If it ever gets to that kind of thing, or if I literally see it from the outset, I'm not even going for that kind of thing. You know, love triangle thing, no. They've got to be single. I mean, if I don't find anyone who's single, then so be it. I'll just be alone and single. I've been, like I've said, I've been most that for quite a bit of my life, really. So used to it, really. Get a kick out of being with friends more, really. So they just know you, don't they? They know you off by heart. There's no bitterness or weirdness around them, you know. They don't just stomp off. Yeah, I mean, we all have our arguments, but you know, we always come back together again. With relationships, it's a bit different, you know. If you end it, that's it, pretty much. It's gone, isn't it? You know, opportunities kaput. But yeah, so that's one of the things I'd do differently in 2012 is not to, you know, just stay there in a relationship or something that, well, I think may improve when it obviously will not. My other prospects I hope will come true would be get a job, and that is my main one I want to do, is get a job. I want to save up a bit of cash to put into my music, make it sound a lot better, keep going with my music, keep producing, and hopefully get on a label or something like that, and also hopefully find a nice girlfriend. So yeah, you know, everyone wants to be with someone at the end of the day, and I think it's my time, really, because I've been messed about too many times and I'm sick to death of it. But I'm still going to look on the bright side. So yeah, 2012, let's go for it. Let's go full power. Let's give it my best shot. So then, this is 14th of December. You've been watching me, Dan. I was just going to say Merry Christmas to everyone who's watching this, and to all my subscribers and friends and people who've commented. And I hope you have a really good New Year as well. Yeah, love, light and laughter, yeah? Peace out.